yesterday, you know what was happening? So I made a video, and I realized, wait a second, there's this Ghost Arena stuff. Maybe I can make one up. And like, this wasn't a real Ghost Arena experience, but it was. This one was a fake one. If it was a real one, I would have, it would have been a video in itself. But instead, it wasn't. So I had, thing. I was like, wait a second, I can touch this with my toe, because you didn't realize it was like this, and there's a button. So, and since I have it like this, it turns red. I'm like, oh, Ghost Arena, and I'm like, let me just change that. Ugh. So, but anyway, so I'm going to tell a bunch of stories. So, there's this this isn't a story. I'm going to go back to school in like 2 weeks, and I just want to skip those 2 weeks, because I'm so bored out of my mind. There's nothing to do. See, like, school was literally the only thing that gave me stuff to do. I have nothing to do other than school, like. Really, that's like the only thing I ever did. And like, I have like no friends. You know how I got friends when I was in school? It's called being a nerd in Minecraft. Because everyone loved Minecraft. And I knew commands. Woohoo! So you know what I did? I made Death Run minigames. Minigames that I spent like a month on some of them. And well, that month was, those months were amazing. The first months of me just completely, everyone was like, oh my god. Like, some people were asking me to do this stuff. Like, there was this person, trying me to make a Fortnite thing, which I can't do, obviously. I'm not that good at stuff, and especially because this is Pocket Edition, I can't do this. If it was, for example, Java Edition, sure. But this isn't, no, this is a different version of Minecraft, because it's free. The free versions, and so like all the commands are gone because it can't handle this. This is a copy of Pocket Edition, not Java. So we had like no commands, and like everything, I was super weird, and I couldn't control anything. So it was like oh god, I hated it. But I still did it, and I made like a death run. Oh god, like watching people scream, like when someone was literally screaming in class, they had to get, obviously they got like thrown out and got in, a bunch of trouble because I was screaming at a game I made. Because everyone in the class was playing it, everyone loved it, everybody was playing it. I remember, doing, theater, and and auditions. Like we would have our, because we'd be after school and we'd have our backpacks there, so we'd have our, devices, and some of us would sneak playing, so we'd be playing my game during auditions, and during, so we do plays and musicals and whatnot, so, it was that was fun. It gave us something to do, like I made a bunch of stuff, so, but anyway, that's my story of my only fame and my only friends. They're all gone now because they're not really my actual friends like I got. But all my friends, I've been bullied by every single one of my friends. That's how it works. Seriously, a lot of them actually hated me. Like they just, but because they'd use me. And like I didn't mind, because it gave me something to do. Like I was always bored out of my mind, so I still made the stuff. It wasn't dedicated to them or anything. I just made it for anyone really, anyone in other classes too. Like I tried to get Spinnerman Davey to play, but my games, but he literally could never be on it. Like no one in his class could ever be on the device. If they were on their device, that was rare. So Spinnerman, David would just so we tried for 3 months to get him onto my server, and he got onto my server once, but he had no idea what was going on. I didn't realize it, and then my game crashed, because my game crashes a lot, because if you type in chat, there's a chance you can the game will crash, so that sucked. So yeah, the game crashed, and then he didn't rejoin. It was sad, but so he didn't really get to experience my death run ever or any of the stuff. So let's tell other stories. So we had since the teacher, one of my teachers was a Microsoft teacher. They worked for Microsoft. So what they did? They had a film of us. It's on YouTube. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna do any of it. But you can, if you find it, congratulations. I'm totally not in it. I mean, you might be able to see the back of my head somewhere in the video, but I'm not actually a part of in the video. That's totally not like a lie. So you might be able to find me in the video, except you don't know who was me. So, you know. Yeah, but, I mean, if my death run was short in that video, like a glimpse of someone playing my death run, like my death run like was so popular in my class. So you know, I also made cutter switch and crap. Anyway, let's get to stuff that isn't Minecraft. So the Microsoft thing, that was it, really it. I went to a science camp thing, and like we were one of my teachers wanted to make like a video about one of the teachers about what you're afraid of. So they asked me what I'm afraid of. I'm like, the ocean. So I decided to go inside of this tree stump. Like I got stuck in it like a day before. Like it was super painful. Like my legs. I wanted to die. But you know, like it actually was like the most painful experience I've ever like experienced. God, it was sucked. Like I was all scraped up, but I decided to like to go in it and like pop out and then pop down. Like I pop up and say something and pop down because I absolutely I have a phobia of mirrors, but I completely forgot about it. So instead, I said about my other thing that I was afraid of: drowning. I hate the ocean. Drowning. I would kill anything. So you know. As you can see, beaches aren't the best. Like I mean, like I'm not the one who would go into the water anymore, at least. Because like once like because I finally seem to be getting my asthma back or whatever, so I need an inhaler. Like it's finally starting to come back to me. So like breathing sucks. Like I always need to breathe. I can barely hold my breath for like any time at all, and like especially when I'm in water. And then that gave me a fear. I do not want to drown because like not being able to breathe, like when there's no air, it's so painful. It just feels miserable. So like I don't want to like feel that feeling, and that's why I don't want like I hate that. You know. And like I also have a fear of mirrors. Like I don't really hate them, but like most like but usually like it's just startling. It's not fun, you know. But I didn't mention that because I completely forgot. Hey, want to see a magic trick? Look what I found out. When I turn it upside down, it's not upside down, or at least it doesn't show it as upside down for me. It probably shows it for upside down for you, but whatever. So it's mainly a magic trick for me. But anyway, yeah, kind of want to skip the next 2 weeks. But I'll probably make a video with Michelle, Mike Wazowski, and yeah, you know, we'll keep talking, nobody explodes. I beat the first level with in 0 seconds. Seriously. Like you see, the timer doesn't start until the lights come on, so you have like 2 seconds to complete the bomb before the time actually starts. So it said I beat it in 0 seconds, basically. So you know what I did? Like I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, like you know, like let's see, like I beat it in the dark. Like I beat it without being able to see. I just clicked randomly with a bunch of memorization. I finally beat it. Like it's random, so you have to click randomly and hope you like you could see in the dark barely, but you have to have your face so close to the screen. And plus, you had to guess what buttons to press because the modules. You had to guess which symbols, because there's these symbols. You have to press all 4 of them in the correct order. Meaning you have a 1 in 4 chance with every button I pick. Meaning, and I only get 2 strikes, 3 strikes, and I die. The bomb explodes. So there was wires. There's wires, a button, and for the symbols. And the thing with the button is you have if you get white or red, you have to the timer has to have a 1 in any position. Or if it's blue, has to have a 4. And at first, I was only getting blues because I wasn't trying to get 5 seconds. But when I finally got super close to 5 seconds, all I could do was get a yellow, because a yellow is 5, and you start with 5 minutes on the timer. Meaning, no, unless I get 5 a yellow, you know, on the button, if it's not a yellow, then I just let go, because and get a strike and keep doing it until I get a yellow. If I don't ever get a yellow, the run fails. So that's RNG. Then the button, the wires, I have to click. I always click the 4th wire, and if that's on it, I click the second or the last. And if that's on it, I die. I just have to take guesses on the wires. Usually it's the 4th wire, and if there's 3 wires, it's usually the 2nd wire. But sometimes it's not, and when it's not, I usually die. Sometimes it's the last wire or the first. usually it's always the fourth, so I just go for that. And if it's not the fourth, then I die. And just for the button, it's just luck. If it says detonate, I risk it and just click it. I don't even get the yellow stripe. But if it's if I hold it and if I don't do the yellow stripe, I'm basically dead. It's basically luck. And then symbols. I have to click just all the 4 buttons on the symbol module randomly and hope I press them in the right order. If I don't, well, screw me then. I don't deserve to be alive. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling for now. That video was like 10 minutes. This feels like it's super long. Gee, I didn't think I was talking for that long. I've been recording for like 40 minutes now. Oh, that's bad. Okay, yeah, bye. Bye with a bye. A bye. Should I make a cheese balls? Should I make the part 2 of the cheese balls movie? If you made it this far, if you're hearing this, should I make the make the second part of the cheese balls movie? If you haven't watched the first cheese ball movie, then watch it. Okay, it's amazing.